try to recall the plot of Grandia 2. Are you ready for what is potentially going to be the worst try to recall? Worse than Parasite Eve.
I'm not ready. That's how these things happen. Are you ready?
No. You remember the Dreamcast?
I remember the Dreamcast.
We had a lot of fun on the Dreamcast. They had 2 great RPGs on it. Skies of Arcadia, which I never finished, and I'm now regretting that I never finished it because I can no longer do a try to recall of it. And Grandia 2, which I did finish, and now I don't remember a damn thing about it.
And now you're going to regret doing a try to recall of it.
Yeah, well, here we go. The plot of Grandia 2. Okay, so because this is a JRPG, I have a feeling it starts the same way like all the other JRPGs. You get your main character, his name is Ryudo, and he is a boy in a village who just happens to be a handyman with a sword or something, right? And then fucking his girlfriend, childhood friend, her name was Elena, and she's like a cleric of something, and then I guess they have to go do some kind of ritual, and he has to go accompany her, and then at the end of this ritual, it turns out, like, the priests running the ritual were actually cultists, and the cultists turn Elena into some kind of demon girl, and, like, they unleash her on the village, and Ryudo has to fight this mysterious demon girl named Millennia. And Millennia is like this dominatrix demon girl who was totally my type back then because I was a stupid kid that didn't understand the importance of pure maidens. And then, like, the village gets destroyed and everyone's all like, Ryudo, it's all your fault. And then you get banished from the village. This is what happens in Xenogears. This is what happens in Tales of Symphonia. It happens in literally every JRPG ever. So, now you have to do this thing where you're trying to you're traveling around with Elena, and you're trying to find a way to get Millennia out of Elena, because she kind of has this, like, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde deal going on, where by day she is Elena, by night she is Millennia, I think. And then this is where things get hazy. Because I guess you meet, like, some, like, little blonde kid who's, like, I don't know, I'm just gonna call him Armin. And I don't remember what function he had in the party. Because he's a kid character, he's either like the annoying item kid or something, or a spellcaster. But Elena's a spell, and I think he's a spellcaster. Because you have the sword guy, you have Millennia, who's an archer. She had like a crossbow.
She's an archer?
Millennia had a crossbow. She didn't have a whip or anything. She had a crossbow.
Okay.
Elena is the white mage, so you need like a regular mage, right? And then I guess he just tags along because, oh boy, adventure, take me along with adventure. Either that or Millennia destroys his village and he's all like, I'm gonna get revenge.
Oh no.
And then like you need to go to the capital or something, but there's this beast man village that you need to get through. And there's this guy who's like a giant beast man. And I don't remember his name, I'm just gonna call him Blanca. But you defeat him, and he's all like, okay, you have honor. I will join you because you have defeated the leader. And then, I don't know, bullshit with, like, fucking Ryudo, Elena, and Millennia, like, hey, guess what? Elena, the childhood friend character, is in love with Ryudo! Who would have fucking known? But Millennia is also in love with Ryudo, but in a kind of, like, playing hard to get kind of way. So he gets closer to both sides of Elena Millennia. And then you get to the capital, and there's some villain, and I don't know who the fucking villain is. I do not remember what the villain is, but he's like, hey, I need to use Millennia's power to summon the fucking Death Star. And then I'm basically skipping over the entire game, but I think the final battle was like, hey, we gotta go.
Wow.
We gotta go into space. And we gotta stop this Death Star. And because he attains Millennia's power, so you need to go save Elena and Millennia.
What?
And
what happened?
I don't know! You can't ask me what happened! Because I don't fucking know! At some point, the villain captures Elena Millennia, and fucking takes her power, and then you have to go to the fucking Death Star and you fight aliens. And then I think the Death Star crashes onto the fucking Earth or something.
Actually, yeah.
And, like, Blanca's all like, don't worry, we got this. And then after that pep talk from Blanca, I think Blanca sacrifices himself. So that you can run away from the aliens. And then you get Elena Millennia back. And then you confront the final boss in some kind of fucking blaze blue space. But while you're in this blaze blue space, Elena Millennia is all like, hey, let's do an unfusion. So now you finally have Elena and Millennia in this at the same time. And then you fight fucking Darth Vader, I don't fucking know. You defeat him, and then Elena Millennia stay as two separate entities, and you go home, and the village forgives you, and you have a threesome with Elena Millennia, and that's the end of Grandia 2.